Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nkoya, aka NdiNaija. Ja, 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 eh. Y'all, it's time for the yearly review. I want to talk about my 2023 planners. What I used, what I didn't use, what worked, what didn't work, what I've learned so far. So I will start with this one. Several of my planners actually started in 2022. For example, this compact vertical from EC, it started in 2022. And it was quite the rage, all the rage at the time. And you can see that I didn't do much with it. Some weeks I would plan with stickers, some weeks I wouldn't. The monthly was pretty bare. And honestly, I don't even remember half the time what I was doing. I know that I did have a daily planner at this time, so I was using that as well. This planner came out in April, May of 2022, and I tried to use it. I think this was in June. This was my birthday week in June of 2022. So I did a little bit here and there, and I discovered that I did a little bit here, July 2023. So it's really been off and on for this planner. For a long time, I didn't use it. You know, sticky notes. For a long time, I didn't use it, but part of the thing that got me with this particular planner was that the way this was arranged here, this was too small. That's one. The second thing was my brain prefers, if we're going this way, my brain prefers Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Also, my brain prefers to have the first box that's right here to be like a brain dump section. So I think that's pretty typical for folks who prefer to plan vertically as opposed to horizontally, because to me this seems like it's mixed up, a little bit of a horizontal planner and a vertical planner at the same time. But it just didn't work for me because my brain wanted to do a brain dump here, have this for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then have this as Saturday and Sunday. But this is blank, as you can see, and it just didn't work. So that's the first one. The next one also started in 2022. This is a plum paper planner, and I started it in December of 2022. This one kind of sort of worked. The fact that this planner, I could make it a Monday start, was like out of this world. And you can see, some of the things that I did here. I was using this planner in conjunction with the daily planner at the time, and it worked. The part of it that didn't work was that I had to write the hours every week, and I didn't like that. It just became too much. But the fact that I had a habit tracker here, perfect. I didn't like that Saturday and Sunday were stacked on top of each other. And the thing is, I can't even use the 7x9 of this planner because it's the same, it's laid out in the same way. Yes, you have your habit tracker. Yes, you have this, but you don't have the option to put hours or numbers or anything here. And Saturday and Sunday are still stacked. I think this is a great planner for I don't know, because I tried to use it for work and it didn't work for me either. For the most part, though, I was using it. I was using it. I had my shopping lists. the fact that I could add extra pages every week or every month, that was great. I had a to-do list, I had a shopping list. I thought, okay, I'll use this section to brain dump and then put it into the rest of the planner. That didn't quite work. So it looked like I didn't use it in March. Nope, incorrect. I did use it in March. Nice. I did use it in March. I have a little bit of a to-do list. I have my shopping list here. April, I used it here in April. Some stickering. In May, I would say yes, I did use it in May. Yep. Just the fact that it has this habit tracker, man, it works so well for me. So well. I tried to use it in June, my birthday month. I didn't do anything here, as you can see. And then July, this was the period where, for the most part, I wasn't using any planners at all. I was in sticky notes, I was in lists, where I have a few of them, but they're not here. I was using notepads to just brain dumping every week, and it was a thing. It was a thing. It looked like I just took off from all of my planners. This is September. By this time, I had gotten new planners, and I had told myself I was going to get a bigger plum paper planner. That still hasn't happened yet. And I'm lamenting. I made a mistake, and I should have participated when they had the 30% off sale. What I do want to get is the 7x9 quad weekly planner. The only thing that kept me from getting that planner is that it does not have what are these things? A habit tracker. That's the only thing that kept me from getting that planner. But I have tried to set that one up several times, or build it in the plum paper site several times, and it just hasn't worked. So I'll try it again next year and see how that happens. So that was this. I didn't use the social media section of this planner, but all in all, I will use a plum paper planner again. This one was gorgeous. Loved this blue. I could put my monogram there. It had a gold coil, and most and best of all, it had a Monday start. I could make it a Monday start, and it had a habit tracker. Two things I love dearly in any planner. This one, I didn't really use it. This is the Planner Nerd Planner Hourly Planner. This one also started in 2022. Started in July of 2022 and ended in June of 2023. I changed the cover to this cover from Happy Planner. I forget what this is called, but this is the one that came with pink discs. So I wanted to have it look like this, so Live Creatively on here. It's an hourly planner. She built it for me. This is Kate. She built it for me. It had a Monday start, but it ended in June. And as you guys know, I think it was it in March or April, my planning kind of took a nosedive. So I wasn't doing anything with this. So that one's done. The next planner that I had is this 7x9 Create Your Own expanded hourly that I was trying to build by myself. I think I just need to find somebody who would print what I want and just leave it at that. So I set up this planner, decorated it, in, just lovely, lovely way. Made use of my washi. Word of the year was steady, a hold on from my 2022 word of the year. These stickers are from Coffee Monsters Co. These are her free yearly stickers that she gives out every year. I had every intention of using this, didn't work. Every intention of setting this up also didn't work. Same here. I only set up the month of January, and this is where I stopped in this planner. I think I got into February, but I did not get into March. Yep, I didn't get into March. So I liked this planner because I was setting it up myself. I had what I wanted. Like this. Oh, it worked for me. It worked for me. I got very tired of doing this every week, every day. I loved that I could decorate in it, but just me having to put in the hours every single week or every other day, not fun. Not fun at all. But I had fun with it. And then you see, I very quickly, very, very quickly abandoned trying to put stickers on every hour. This week's section was beautiful. I had my habits, what I had to do this week, folks, things, people I had to contact, and then my shopping list. It was beautiful. Again, it didn't last so long though. So I was trying out something new here, and I think this is kind of where it fell off. So I barely made it through the month of January. And then after I set this up, I just abandoned it. I was like, nope, I'm not doing this. However, it did not just become useless completely, because I started using it for work. I started using it for work when? I'm trying not to show you guys like work stuff. I started using it for work again in June of this year. So that's it. I had a notebook for work, an A5 notebook for work before this, and that one finished, and then there we are. The next planner or planners started in 2023. This is my EC hourly, not hourly, what is this? An EC A5 daily planner. As you can see, I didn't do much here. I didn't even write my name. This is from Planner Kate. I was supposed to be using this to mark off my monthly tasks. I just didn't get into it. So this one, you'll see that there are a lot of blank pages. It was a chore. I don't even know what was happening. But I wasn't using my planner for a long time. You see here, July and August is pretty much blank. Then September, I kind of started getting back into it, and things kind of took a turn for the better in September. So with different planners, of course. I was in here, I was in the other A5 by Plum Paper. I was, it was just everywhere. So, and there we are in December. Another planner that I was very excited to try is this EC hourly planner. This planner, I went through some things with this planner. So this was advertised as supposed to have this is one of those vegan leather cover planners. It was supposed to be an interchangeable cover. It did not come as an interchangeable cover, and I complained, and then they sent me one without a cover. And I said, wait a second, This one, what you sent me, does not have a cover. I am unable to use it. And then they sent me one with a cover. So, great. All right. I started using this in May. No, where is it? I started using this in May. And I would say I set this up properly. So this is May 2023. I mean, look at that. Like, I used it. So this is where I was, I guess, in May of 2023. I used it a little bit in June of 2023. Where did it go? Did I remove? Oops. Anywho, I used it a little bit in May of 2023. These things are so useful, and I love that I could put my kiddo's school calendar there. There are some stickers. I haven't used them yet. And this is the Canvas Hourly Life Planner. I wanted to try something that was completely devoid of color and see if it would work for me. I got this multicolor coil. Anywho. This coil is blue, purple, and pink. I'm not a huge fan, but it worked. It's a pretty coil. It worked at the time. I think I wish I had gotten a different color of the cover, just something to contrast, because I'm more into the blues, greens, and reds than the purple. I did a little bit of setting up in this. I put my little sticker here. I put this monthly tasks thing from Planner Kate. Just because of the design of the planner, you're able to do a lot with the pages, because the design on the, whoops, sorry guys, didn't know I wasn't in frame. The design on the page isn't so intrusive. So you can put stuff like this and make it work. Actually, I can set this right now. I didn't do anything with this. My plan was to put the Coffee Monsters Co. monthly view, or monthly, what is it? Monthly calendars on these pages. Here's what I have as planned for July through June, because I was going to take off a couple of months from back here. I did already. As you can see, this ends in, this was an 18-month planner, so it went all the way to December, but I took out the other months. So it looks like I started using this. I used this a little bit. July. I love these Planner Kate stickers right here. So a little bit in July, a little bit in August. Yep. September. Okay, that was a little something in September. And I think it was October that I was gonna say I abandoned it. Oh, is this September? This is part of September. But I think I abandoned it. Doesn't look like I did, huh? So this seems to be the one I was more consistent with. Whoa. This seems to be the one I was more consistent with, and this is what my December looks like, because I really couldn't be bothered. Yeah. I still have to do January and February, and yeah, that's how it goes. These tabs are from Planner Kate. I wanted something different from the gray tabs. I'm not so fond of these gray tabs. I would have preferred black. But that is it there. And yeah. So that's it there for the hourly planner. Now, I thought that I had a whole lot more, but I did not. There are two planners that I'm missing. One is my budget planner, which is my EC monthly planner. The second one is the Passionate Penny Pincher planner that I thought I could use as a home planner. The budget planner worked for the most part. I did get frustrated with having to draw stuff and redo stuff every month, and then I just started listing. I am a huge lister. So that's how come I've switched from an EC monthly planner to this Clever Girl budget planner in partnership with EC. The Passionate Penny Pincher planner did not work for me because it was something that was solely for the house. And TJ and I just haven't gotten into the groove yet of using a planner. So I think I need to plan out either using that planner or using my desk calendar for like a weekly view of the week and doing everything at home. So that's that. Some honorable mentions are not from 2023. Honorable mentions are my journals. Both of these are 5-year journals. This is a Hobonichi A5 2022 to 2026 planner, and this is a 5-year 365 questions journal. This is also one that I abandoned for most of the year. This one, I think I abandoned it in like April. Yeah, part of April. Part of April, all the way through like September. I mean, you might see a few writings here and there. Like we got something in May. And then all the way through September. Where is it? I realized, yeah, September. And then I've been pretty consistent since then. And I will tell you why. A lot of things happened this year, and I was really, really, really busy. New responsibilities at work, plus studying for my exam, and just life in general, and not doing the things that I should have done and that I used to do, and I didn't realize how much I took them for granted. Basic things like writing in my planners, planning out my week, planning out my exercise, planning on my food. So I was never somebody who used to do like a serious meal plan for the week, right? But occasionally I would do things like this. List out what I have at home, list out what I want to buy, and just sort of list out ideas for lunch and dinner. I did this was this 2021? I did it in 2019. I did a little bit in 2020. Yeah. And then it looks like I stopped doing it 2020 or 2021. So I did a little bit of that. And then in terms of my personal habits, I used to do yoga almost every day. It was like 3 to 5 times a week. And then I would either go to the gym or I would use my elliptical at home. And I would do stuff like that. I would go to the park. Like we were huge park goers. And then it all fell off. It started falling off in 2022 and really took a nosedive this year in 2023. And when I tell you, I didn't realize how much it affected my mental health. In addition to other things that were happening, but I can't talk about all of that. So it got to a point where I was drinking at least 2 cups of coffee a day. I was irritable. I had bags under my eyes. My sleep was affected. And then I started having aches and pains. I gained weight. It just felt like things just went off the rails. So at some point in September, I started catching myself and thinking, my mind needs a reset. I need a reset. So Thankfully, I already had this journal. It's a 5-year journal, so you can, at the end of it, you'll be able to see what you've done for, the years from 2022, 23, 24, 25, 26. So you can see that in 2022, I didn't do much of it either. But summers are typically a little difficult for me because TJ isn't with me for most of the summer, like a a month or so. So they're typically difficult for me. But just the fact that I have the opportunity to look over what I've done for, 2 years or 3 years. Like, right, look at this. This is January of 2022, January 2023. It's fun. So in September, I was praying and I just felt the impression that I needed to switch and turn to gratitude. This video was supposed to be about me lamenting about my planners and how I didn't use them and everything, but it's making a turn. So I felt the impression that I should start focusing on gratitude and the things that I am thankful for in life, and not always look at the negative and all the stuff that isn't working. So that's what I decided in September, and things are kind of turning around. We are in December now, of course, and everybody does reflections in December. And in my reflection, my reflection is that I realized, here it is, I realized that I need a new attitude to life and the things I have to do. I have a lot to be thankful for. So that's it. I decided, and I put 2023 in the wrong spot. See, this is supposed to be here. I will write 2024 there, and put an arrow or something. But yes, I decided that I was going to focus on gratitude, so I kind of switched it to a gratitude planner and said every single day I will write something that I am grateful for. And that's how I'm going to end my 2023. This planner is not as profound. It's just you answer questions and whatnot. I abandoned it for part of 2023 as well. As you can see, April, May, June, there's nothing. For both, did this start in 21 or 22? This started in 22. So, this is a 5-year journal, and I'm curious to see how the questions would go with the passage of time. But the biggest lesson, I guess, for me is that having an attitude of gratitude affects every area in your life. And once I started focusing on gratitude and thinking of things to be thankful for, my attitude changed. I started seeing more solutions, and I've started exercising again. I started giving myself small goals to meet. And this is, it's weird because I was so focused on, oh, I have to study, and I don't have time to do this, I don't have time to do that. I made life so very, very small. So then when I didn't pass the exam, it was just terrible, horrible. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to just continue focusing on gratitude regardless of what happens. Eventually, someday, it will happen, and my name will actually have this behind it. For now, it is a desire, it's a dream, it's a wish, it's a goal, it is a prayer, and I believe that it is a promise. I've been working very hard, and God willing, I will continue to work hard and revisit my goals and dreams. So that's it for this video, y'all. Hopefully this wasn't too much of a lamentation situation. Lamentations. Have you guys read Lamentations in the Bible? Okay, enough of the chit chat and rant. I gotta go. I will talk to you guys later. See ya. Bye.